Welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Welcome back, everybody on the Cyber Group, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome back. All right, so we got two big runners that are running this morning. I want to talk about GNUS. A lot of us already been in it till I don't know about like a $1.20. It was kind of doing a little bit of a shake right here, but she's starting to pick up some really nice momentum. She's been a little nasty here and there. Just, she does a little shakes here, but volume is just starting to pick up. 3.9 million shares. A lot of you remember this stock. Go back to your journals. You remember we traded this stock back in, was it back in June? This thing ran from $2 to $11. Great short squeeze in that stock. But if everything works out, we're probably going to have another one just like it. So let's have a fun. Let's keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Another one that big news that's going on this morning regarding about GNUS is what do we got here? We got DraftKings, DKNG. So DraftKings, I guess news came out. Michael Jordan, they put him on the board or something like that. So that one's also doing pretty well. DraftKings, and you know what? She popped. And then she started backing off. And I'll tell you the truth. I traded it. I got out. I made a little money. Then I jumped back in. I jumped in around 42. And then I lost a little bit of money. I got out of it. I said, you know what? The stock doesn't really like it's really going anywhere yet. I mean, it's great news. It's gapped up pretty big. But I don't know if it's a very difficult stock to trade. It's got nasty shakes. It's got about 10, 20 cent move there. So you got to be really careful when it comes to stock like that. All right. Peter's bringing up DraftKings. Yeah, I mean, DraftKings, like I said, just be very careful. I've been a big fan of DraftKings for a long time. And I got out a lot of it on my swing trade because it really wasn't going anywhere. And the only reason I was trading DraftKings is because Penn was doing great. So pretty much in the same business. So DraftKings is also doing pretty well. Regarding about yesterday, there were a couple of stocks that did make some big moves. And I just want to touch upon those before we go through some of the watch list. WKHS was a pretty nice move yesterday. You could see it right here. Let me just bring it a little bit further so you can see it. So right around like 12 o'clock, stock had a really, really nice pop from 17 to 20. She's holding pretty strong here. Pretty good. Workhorse has treated us well. But she, once again, she got to be careful because she's in a more category 2, category 3 type of stock. And it's stock for blast from the past. I mean, GoGo, I didn't even know this company still was around. I thought that, I remember GoGo is when you go on a plane, they want to bang you out for $17 for free internet. So I don't know why it did so well yesterday, but stock obviously has been doing pretty well. A couple other stocks also did really well. AMC is doing pretty well because of Chewy. The CEO of Chewy made a nice big investment in it. Chewy's been a really, really, really good swing trade. That was one stock. That's pretty funny. I put this stock in my nieces and nephews stock because they like animals. They had that pets. I said, maybe you like this stock. Who the hell knew? It's all about luck. Okay. Skill is knowing you do this, you do that. Luck is like Zoom yesterday. Zoom has been great to us. That was luck. I love Zoom. I told you about that yesterday, and it did really well for us. And Zoom was one of those stocks that obviously that was just plain old luck that it took off like that. You just got to be in the right place in the right time. So a lot of the day trades that we found, once again, they trickle into a swing trade. And what was the other one? Square. Square's another one that and I only jumped in it yesterday because the reason why it was up pretty big, Morgan Stanley, I think, said the stock's going to probably be like 250 to 300 they're projecting. Listen, a lot of these stocks, like, imagine looking at Facebook and was $2, right? At 200. Imagine looking at, some of these stocks, like, that are priced pretty high are doing pretty well. PIN is also been a pretty good swing trade also. I think Pinterest is also another one that's been a really good day trade, but it's been a good swing trade. Just be careful because some of these stocks are not the greatest. They're kind of hard to day trade. So you got to remember, we're going to be talking about this in class today. You just got to know how to scalp and make sure you buy it with your limit orders and selling your offers. Because when you go out there market, you get yourself in trouble because you lose that spread. Remember, I was talking about that in phase 1 yesterday in our first lesson. You got to be careful when it comes to trading stocks like this. You got to know about those spreads right there. Now, there are a couple other stocks that are moving. So we got the Chewy, the pins, Square. I found this other one too that's moving. At Shell gapped up really good yesterday. That was another nice move. She's picking up the momentum there. I mean, only issue I have with them, they're just a little expensive. That's the only issue that I have with some of these stocks. There were a couple other ones here that were penny stocks I want to stay away from that made the big percentage gainers and losers. Guess is doing pretty well. Macy's is doing pretty well. Looks like all these clothing companies obviously are picking up. Let me just bring up Macy's. Macy's also kind of somehow ticked up a little bit too this morning. You could see how that went from 7 to 770. Now it looks like Macy's maybe wants to be a little bit more of a swing trade, after seeing what's happening the last couple of days as a day trade. So that one's doing pretty well. But a lot of the stocks that we found, and then Home. Remember Home? Home is a stock that was big yesterday, and now look at it drop big time. So Home, I know, listen, it was a good swing trade. Boom, became a great day trade yesterday, and now it's becoming not a really good swing trade. So that one also was a pretty fun stock to trade. We did really well with that one. But overall, pretty big list that we found. Just, as in what's going on, as today is a Wednesday. So remember Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I really expect Friday to be slow because it is Labor Day for all of you here around the world that don't know. It's a big holiday here in New York. I don't even know what that means anymore because we've been confined to coronavirus here in our houses. But I do know, Airbnb is doing great. People just renting houses and leaving, just going away. But what do we got here? What else I wanted to keep up there? Yeah, the pins. Oops, typed in the wrong window. He's keen to do that. But overall, I mean, there are some really good stocks. Just don't get too cocky. I mean, don't get too crazy. Try to keep your losses small and don't go out there and just remember we talked about this in class, guys. Remember the 30-second rule. Doesn't work out. You gotta be able to move on. But the CRWD, yeah. So that was another one I had on my list. The CRWD. The only issue is it's expensive. Okay, so you got to be careful with a stock being very expensive like this. The spread is big. It's got a great move, and also DocuSign is doing great too. So a lot of these stocks that are moving pretty well, they're expensive, but some of us are trying to day trade and we're getting caught in some of these stocks and we're trying to find something that's a little bit more on the inexpensive side, like the GNUS. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on that one. It's kind of holding here. It made a little bit of a pop. I probably expect it to probably do one of these big spikes right at the open. There's probably some orders that are being held, and that's about it. Looks like she's starting to back off a little bit here. Looks like she's trying to she's doing its little shakes right here, coming back down. Looks like she's got support levels right around 126. If she breaks this 126, she could drop back down to about 120. So, all right. So anything I'm missing, guys, I did not call out? Anything I did not call out, guys? Peter, I called that one out already. Tube says, what about the SINT? Type that one in the wrong window. What is it? SINT. Nice little stock, inexpensive, nice little trend in it. Volume is pretty good. Got great volume. I like that one. It's not that bad. I'll throw that one on the list. ISINT. Not a bad call. It's starting to back off a little bit right here, but not bad. Not bad. Anything else, everyone? Anything else I missed? Because I want to get ready for class, guys. We got phase 3 coming up. Aim on the short side from Norm. AMRN. Took a big hit right here. 1 million shares. It's starting to make a little bit of a bounce back. I would be a little concerned right now because of the spread. It just did a quick little bounce here from, was that 650? Kind of a little volatile. So if you're a phase 3, yes. All right. So guys, so that pretty much does it. That's our list for the day. And just remember, tip of the day, guys, remember the 30-second rule. All right. We've learned that yesterday, how that could really, really impact your trading. And listen, and also another big thing that we always try to preach you here at Cyber Trading University. Remember the 30-second, the 3 strikes you're out rule. You know what? If you're not consistently doing well, you know what? Take off, enjoy the rest of the weekend. Come back next week fresh. That's the way you got to do it. But don't get too crazy on some of these, at this time of the year. It's kind of tricky. Certain stocks are moving. A lot of them have some shakes. DKNG was one of them. It's all about being at the right place, the right time. But, try to try to take those quick profits. Try not to hit those home runs. It doesn't look like it's that type of a day in the market in these past couple of weeks, once again, due to the summer, going into the end of the year. All right, guys? Yeah, and also very good, Daniel. Be careful of the volume. Oh, you want to check out the VRA? Volume is good, but she's kind of like flat right here. She hasn't done anything since 8 o'clock. All right, Daniel? All right. RKT, Jerry. Yeah, nice little pop right there. Jerry just made $4.50 on there and a swing from 29. Good for you. Let's give him a round of applause. Stock's making a really nice. I was going to put that stock on the watch list. She wasn't going anywhere. And then all of a sudden, she must have just popped right around 9 o'clock. That's probably the reason why. That was on an earnings announcement. Okay, good. You know what? I was looking at it early. It was on my watch list. I took it off because it wasn't really going anywhere. And then like I said, just probably popped. LB, what's that? Not really. Kind of dead. Author, kind of dead. All right. Okay, guys, let's get ready for the market open. We got 15 minutes. I got to get ready for class. If you're in my class, I'll see you in there. I'll see you in there in a little bit. If you're in the cyber group room, you see something, you say something. Trial members, just sit back and watch and learn. And if you're watching us YouTube, Facebook Live, if you want to come and join us, $9. Click on the bottom, register, like us, friend us, and we'll see you in the trading room. Right? You got nothing to lose. Worst case scenario, if you don't like, I'll give you $9 back after the end of the week. All right. Good luck, everyone. And don't forget, tomorrow, we have a crash course on day trading at 12 o'clock. So feel free to register for that. We just posted a link for that. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And I'll see you in the trading room. And for some of you on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30.